Toyota Stadium here in Frisco, Dallas. We got a new champion in town or in the state, I would say. How you guys feeling?
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Feeling on top of the world right now, to be honest.
Yeah, man, it's I don't hide it, the fact that I won the first one in USL. And I know the feeling that you guys are going through today. Steve was with us there in Austin a couple of years ago when we won. We did a big party inside. We didn't have COVID protocols with the players, so we mixed players and we mixed everybody. But even with those limitations today, it was a fun party that you guys did there, right?
I honestly, I've been talking to you guys since full time. I mean, I couldn't have expected something like this. I mean, it's brilliant. For the season we had, to have an ending like this was fantastic. And listen, we beat Austin 3 times this year, and that's something to take into the next season. And we got a trophy, baby.
Oh yeah, set the precedent. Here we go.
Yeah, Steve, when you started this whole discussion, maybe a year and a half ago, almost 2 years with the supporters group,
Right.
could you imagine that Copa Tejas would be what it is today?
No, not in the first year. And what we talked about is let's do this year, and then it'll grow in 22 and 23 and 24. So, in fact, that's exactly what I was thinking down in that scrum with the smoke going and all of that. The other thing that is so awesome about this is every celebration takes on its own personality. It's unscripted, it's crazy, it's wild, and it's fabulous.
And we were supposed to be doing this interview maybe 40 minutes ago, but the fans, the supporters group took over our instruments, our computer, everything here was such a party, such fun. We tried to put that live. I think we got it right. We'll know in a while. But Steve, tell me, I met with you guys on the first Copa Tejas game here against Houston in the beginning of the season.
Sure.
You guys were setting up the tailgate outside. You guys did together, which is pretty cool also, right? When all the supporters group of the team comes together and you do everything together, you're not splitting that. And I think what Copa Tejas is doing is also bringing that whole soccer community of the state together, in despite of the rivalries. Is that a fair statement?
Oh yeah, of course. And I think part of the thing that was amazing to me is in our first year, just learning and growing with all these different groups that we've met, like people that we would just not normally interact with, just see across the field. Now we're working together. Now we're sharing best practices. Now we're sharing all these things. And the soccer community is better for it straight away. I mean, and that's the bottom line. So as much competition as there is, like I said, we're happy to be here, and it's been amazing for, I think, all the Dallas or all 3 markets for Texas this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And Roberto, that's it though. It's strengthening that network throughout the state, not only on MLS but USL Championship. And as we go forward, there'll be best practices. The entire soccer community across the state is going to benefit from this.
Very cool. Luis, you are a strong advocate of the Hispanic community, right? Your supporters group is a supporters group, a Hispanic oriented. Not that I think everybody likes to win, but definitely the Hispanic community likes a trophy maybe more than anybody else. How this can help you grow, the work that you do so hard every single day.
No, listen. My family's from Uruguay. I've been to numerous Nacional, Peñarol games on there. We know what rivalries mean in the Latino community, and this is brilliant. On a personal level for EM, we have a lot planned this off season, and if I can go to those events and those sponsors, and with this, I mean that's gonna be massive for sure. Listen, we're really prideful people. Latinos are really prideful people, and so. We take pride in what we do, and now we're kings of Texas, so it's pretty good.
All right, cool.
Roberto, look at these 2 guys. They're beaming.
Yeah, I know, but they should. They just won Copa Tejas, first ever, and the cool thing about the first is special, right? The first, only one has the first one, and you guys are going to be able to claim this for decades moving forward. If you look back on the Cascade Cup, today, big history, big importance for that market. I am sure in the first couple of years of Cascade Cup was not as important as Copa Tejas already is. So you can only imagine what's moving forward. We're here live, Toyota Stadium, big party. There's nothing like soccer. There's nothing like local soccer. So support local soccer, support those guys, supporters group, not just here in Dallas, in Houston, in San Antonio, in Austin, El Paso, everywhere. There's always a group for you to that's going to welcome you with open arms. Steve has visited every single one of them, right,
I
Steve?
have. And a last thought is Copa Tejas thanks Striker Texas because your coverage both on MLS and USL Championship level has been fabulous, especially this first season. It's meant everything to us. So thank you guys and your staff very much.
For us, it's easy. We're doing what we believe in. We believe in local soccer. We believe in supporters group. Well, I grew up with supporters group in South America also. I know how important that is for the community. And again, these guys all do a great job, great work, and come over. Come try a tailgate. Come have some parties with them. You're gonna see a lot of videos that we did today and during the year here on inside the supporters group, winning or losing. It's fun. It's a fun environment, guys. Before we go, last words.
FC Dallas, first here, best here.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's great to be the champions of Texas. Let's keep it that way. And I just want to add one last thing to the Striker Texas, that you guys have done a fabulous job of advertising and Copa Tejas to the broader Texas community. I want to shout out John Arnold. He covers us here in Dallas. A longtime friend and a longtime somebody I've looked up to, and he does great work covering our team. And yeah, we really appreciate you guys.
All right, Steve, anything before we go?
No, just can't believe what happened tonight, and it's just I can't wait, Roberto. The way when we started this just 2 years ago, the way that it's going to be in 2 years or in 5 years.
We can't forget Gabrielle also, right? That helped to create this, right?
Well, Danielle.
Sorry, Danielle.
Gronsky,
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. And when we were talking about it at 3:00 today, when we were doing the supporters, I said, Danielle, co-founder, she's
great. She's been working.
We couldn't have grown without both of us kind of working together.
I fully agree. I fully agree. And Danielle, I'm sorry for forgetting. I'm terrible with names. Everybody knows that. So don't feel bad about it. Again, guys, congratulations. Enjoy. I know the party is going to be a long night. As soon as we're done here, we still have another live with John Arnolds and Chris Bills before we go home. I already booked my hotel. I'm not driving back. I'm going to have a beer with you guys later on today.
Original
right?
Winners. Original winners. Here we
Original
go.
winners together. That's it. That's it.
Roberto might be coming home with us.
Guys, this is the Striker Texas. We couldn't be more proud of being covering, this year. We all know it was a difficult year on the field for our teams. We know for a fact the next year is going to be a better one. There's no way that can be worse than this one on the field, right? But I do believe that there's good work on the front offices. There's good work. There's good intention, and with the support of the supporters, it can only get better. So this is the Striker Texas. Remember, subscribe, follow us on social media. We cannot do everything that we're doing if you don't support us. You support us, we support them, and we all grow soccer together. So this is the Striker Texas. Support local soccer.